Music version 4 is a piece of software which really can be applied anywhere in the world. The fundamentals of it are fairly simple. Rainfall falls on the surface and the water runs off that surface and carries pollutants with it. That process applies anywhere in the world. To date, it's been largely applied on the eastern seaboard of Australia with an obvious focus on Melbourne and Brisbane because that's where it came from in the earlier CRC for catchment hydrology days. But subsequently it's expanded into New South Wales, it's being applied in Tasmania, it's being applied in South Australia, it's being applied in Western Australia, and we know there are a number of users internationally. Music was originally developed because there was a real need in the marketplace. There was an earlier piece of software that did some of the things music did, but not particularly well. And the industry, and in particular the regulatory industry and our local governments and our state governments, needed something which enabled people to understand how to clean up urban stormwater quality. So there was like all good developments, there was a very strong need in the first place. Then what happened is the CRC for catchment hydrology took that need and turned it into a research program and then a piece of software. A question which is often asked is a development that was designed with Music version 3, should it be reassessed or redesigned using Music version 4? And I would encourage people to at least do a little bit of evaluation along those lines, because some of the enhancements that have been built into Music version 4 will see it give different results. The good fortune that we have though is in terms of most of our stormwater type developments, it's not a make or break situation. It's not like a bridge is going to collapse or a river is going to die because Music version 4 is going to give slightly different results to Music version 3. The importance to the developer and the proponent though is we believe that Music version 4 is going to give better results. I know already we're starting to think of additional enhancements to music that we want to incorporate into it as time goes by. Fortunately, there's a combination of fundamental research into some of the basic scientific elements of music, and that's one of the reasons version 4 has been brought out. Also, there's a much greater awareness and a much greater need of other more integrated water cycle management techniques to be incorporated into music. So we're looking, I think, in future with continuing enhancing the stormwater side of things, but also looking more at the total water cycle elements of music: water reuse, water recycling, water harvesting, water saving, those sort of devices. The science of stormwater management, which is fundamental to music, is most definitely still developing. We've come a very long way over the last 10 years, from a point 10 years ago where we hardly knew the magnitude of some of the processes or what the constituents were, how big they were, to having a good understanding of that now, to having a good understanding of how to treat a lot of those things. But there's still a lot of gains that can be made. Since music has come onto the marketplace and has become widely used within the country, there has been a marked improvement in the quality of stormwater coming off our urban environments. There's been a much greater understanding and application of a lot of the techniques that are fundamental to cleaning up our urban stormwater quality. We now see techniques like swales, bioretention systems, wetlands, all of the elements that are the toolkit that are built into music being used on large scales all across Australia.